Okay, so I am going to show you today to how to keep this clean. Now, you have a choice, okay? You have few choices. Either stay there and clean forever, try to clean this thing, or use distilled water for it, or use filtered water. Now, it's a trade-off. Either stand there and clean this thing all day, or you can pay at Walmart. Filter water costs 37 cents a gallon. There's a refilling station, and you just go there and refill it. And this is 3 gallon jug. Um, so it's only cost $1 something to refill that. And you can buy this distilled water. Like Walmart have it for 99 cents. This is actually $1 something at CVS. It actually costs more. Um, if you have a baby, it's actually more healthier, a lot healthier to use distilled water. Um, the reason why we use this is like as in many videos, I tell people all the time I'm actually ultra sensitive. So every winter we have to use a humidifier or I'll get bloody nose. Our heat is gas, so gas somehow um, it's really hard on my nose. So I get every time I wake up I would get bloody nose. So we keep this on really low, and the whole gallon, see how low that is, just like right here. See, this is where it's off, you see the click, and I just keep it right there. That's it, just from here to here, that's it, but just a little bit coming out, and it actually helps a lot. um, this here, it would last me like a week. A gallon would last me a week. But like I said, this actually a lot healthier. The distilled water is even more healthier than this here that I find. I'm going to show you what's inside here. This is a whole month. I haven't cleaned this yet. I just refill and dump it on. And look. A whole month. And there's no gunk in there. Just a little bit. I believe that's from me like lifting this up and down, because you can see big chunk of like things, but not like mildew or anything like that in that nature. So you can see how clean this is, and it's been a whole month. I have not cleaned this in a whole month. I waited a whole month for this video right here to make this video. I experiment with this water here, and I experiment with distilled water. They both seem to be fine. I had used just city water, and see the residue. That's from the last time that's been sitting there for a while. I didn't even clean it well. You see that? And here, usually it develops right around here and a lot around here. But you can see a whole month, and then you see no development of mildews or anything. I see a little slime right here, so you can tell right away that there is a little bit. But that's a whole month right there. You can see. So it's actually working really well. From either distilled water, well, I did distilled water and I did regular water, and it doesn't seem to be filtered water. Sorry. And I get these filtered water at Walmart. They have a filling station, and it's only 37 cents per gallon. So this whole jug right here, so far, it lasts almost a whole month for me. Usually it'll take like once a week. I have to refill this once a week, so I refill it 4 times. And this is a 1 gallon thing. And like I said, inside here too, it's harder to clean as well. So it will benefit both of not cleaning. It's actually less cleaning, like I stated, a whole month, and that's all I see. Now, if you use distilled water, it's even more cleaner. But I switch it to here because distilled water costs more than this. because one of this would pay for 3 gallons of this. And if you live in like the city or whatever, don't use city water, because sediment would be, oh my God, you would see so much sediment in here. My grandmother lives in the city, and we get so much sediment in here. So don't use that. Don't use, you can if you want, but here's the problem with the city water. The city water have chlorine. I can smell the chlorine, because as you can see, many of my videos, I have already mentioned that I'm really ultra sensitive, and when I'm ultra sensitive, I can smell everything. I can smell the chlorine in it. I can actually smell the fishy smell. Imagine that. The city water, there's a smell. If you ever go to the beach, and here's an example. If you ever go to the beach and dig your hand in the sand and play your sand in these dirty, muddy, black sand or black dirt, wash it off and then take a whiff at it, smell it. You will smell this horrid, fishy smell. Now, here's the thing. I can smell that in our city water. Funny as that, they cannot take that out. They cannot take that smell out. So our city water smells like that. A lot of people can't smell it because they put so much chlorine in there. I believe they put chlorine. They put during the treatment, they put chlorine. They put chlorine. You can smell it all over the place. When you take a shower, you can smell all that all over the shower. I know they put softener. And I know they put, I think they put sea salt in as well. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But I can tell you offhand that they cannot take that out. So every time I wash my hands and stuff, and sometimes though, like in the day that people use a lot around, because I live in the city, when people use a lot the water, you can actually smell it, because they can't process fast enough, and then I would be able to smell that. And if you look at the things here, see, it says disinfect weekly. For me though, I would just dump this out, and that's it. Don't use any alcohol or anything in it. If you want to use, you add in a little baking soda. I suggest you to do baking soda. Baking soda is so many uses people don't even know. Take a little baking soda, mix in a little can, a cup, and then just dump it in here, and take a toothbrush and just brush all around. A little toothbrush will do, and brush it all around, and you should be all set. That's how I do it. But sometimes you can see how that is. That's been sitting there for a while, and that was from the last time I tried to clean it, from summer storage, because I don't use this in the summer, and you can see right there. So I didn't clean it too well, but doesn't matter anyway, because this actually leave the residue behind, and it gives you the good water vapor. But as far as for cleaning, that's all I usually do, and it takes me like 10-15 minutes to clean, but it's dependent on the person, I guess. Sometimes if you have like a lot, it'll be worse, and if you leave it like for 2 weeks, this is like I said, this is 4 weeks, but within just 2 weeks I would get tons of it using city water. But if you have a baby, use distilled water. That's the only thing I can say. If you have a baby or someone older in the house, use distilled water. It'll be worth it for you. But for me, I start using this, and it lasts me a whole month. For this jug right here, for $1 something, it'll last me a whole month. Like I said, because I'm ultra sensitive, so I have to have them. But if you're using it and you see this video, whatever, try the 2 method. Like I stated before, city water is really bad, because they actually they leave so many residues in there, and sometimes you see crystals in there as well too. But I took a whole month to do this video, to wait, to experiment, and this has not been clean. And this is the first of the year, the first day of the month, so I'm cleaning it now. So that's how I make the video. But that's a whole month right there, and you see nothing, just a little gunk right here, because that's probably me from spilling things in. But other than that, like, see that little tiny dog hair? That's probably from my dog, like on my sleeves or whatever when I change the water. But I didn't clean this for the whole month, and that's what, look how clean it is. Just right around here, there's nothing. Usually you would see so much out of it. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video. And remember, don't use, if you live in like Wells water sometimes they are treated with softener, and softener is part of salt, and that would be also bad for your body too if you breathe them in. So the only thing I suggest, spend just a container, and like I said, I actually put really low. You don't need a lot, because we use gas heat, and gas heat makes my nose bleed a lot. So if you got bloody nose, that would be another thing too. It helps me. Only helps me with a bloody nose. I get so much bloody nose in the winter because of the gas heat, and then this thing helps a lot. So because of dry, the heat would dry out the heat would dry out the environment, the air. And that's why I rely on this. But anyway, so remember, if you've seen this video, okay, if you don't want to clean, those are the two routes that you would want to do. Distill water, and if you have babies, go that route. And if you're like me, go to Walmart, refill these 3-gallon jug. It's only $1 something, and it'll save you money as well.